Hi, everybody. How are you today? It's New Kit Day, and I'm so excited. I love New Kit Day. We get to see all the new things and play with all the new things, and it's going to be so exciting. Yes. So, welcome on in, chill out. We are going to have a fun day. So, get those snacks, get comfortable, relax. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And yeah, we've got three new kits that we're going to get through today, which I am very excited about. I'm just going to send out a little blast to the internet to say, hey, I'm streaming. So yeah, I hope you're all well today and doing okay, because it's Friday here in New Zealand and I love a good Friday. It's going to be a busy Friday for me, but you know what? That's okay. We don't mind that. Na, 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 na. So yeah, settle in. We're going to check them out. I'm just going to wait for a couple of minutes. I thought we could just chitty chat and find out how we all are. Cutie, how are you? You're finally here and you're first. And Ravio, hello. How are you guys? Come on in. Just pottering around, and I thought, we're going to get started on the new kits. I can't wait to check them out. Oh man, I'm gonna have such a good building weekend because there's like so many cool little buildery things, and it's gonna be great. Now, I just want to do a couple of checks. Can you guys hear me okay? And you guys can hear me okay and can see me okay. Well, I'll see the screen okay. That would be great. Good morning, Shaz. Come on in, settle in. Don't know how long you can stay as it's 10 p.m. here, but you thought you would stop by. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ravi. I appreciate that. Yes, yay. Now, I've got a question. I'm just trying out a new thing. Can you guys hear any music in the background? Like, it's quite quiet, but can you hear any music in the background? Just out of curiosity. No? Okay. I wasn't sure whether or not that would work. So, that's okay. I was just trying something new. I'm just working out a few things through my new streaming app thingy, and I was just trying that, and I was just like, I don't know if that's going to work. So we'll put some music on from The Sims. Thank you, The Sims. Got our streaming free, streamer friendly music, so that's all good. No, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't think it would work. I can hear it through my headphones, but I wasn't sure whether or not it would actually translate over to you guys. I got to work that out because I kind of want to have like some nice background music, but I'm not sure how to add the audio to that one as yet. Figuring things out, so it's all good. Ah, boys. Oh, boy. It's cold today, so I'm sort of snuggled under my blanket, and I've got like my thickest possible socks on as well. So I'm just like, oh, snuggled in. I've got my drinks to the side. I've got my kits in front of me. So I'm like, yes, let's do it. I was thinking that we would start with the Golden Years kit because that's got a little bit of CAS, and the other two are all sort of build by. But I think there's like some gameplay stuff with Restoration Workshop, and I think there might be some gameplay with the Golden Years kit as well. So yeah, I don't really, I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot. you know. You're not allowed to wear your headset or your youngest fur baby barks at me and it's 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Oh, you got to put up with me at 7 a.m. Oh, Shaz, you're a trooper. And it's been really hot. What's for you today? Too hot. Oh, so here I am snuggled up under the blanket and you're like, no, go away, heat, go away. Chloe! Welcome on in, my dear. And wow, a little hype in chat for Chloe. 6 months as a sub. That's amazing. Woo! Yeah. Hype. Thank you very much, Chloe. That's amazing. Woohoo! Hyping it up. You've been up since 4 a.m., Shaz? Oh my gosh. Oh well. You know what? This is a nice start to the day, isn't it? Checking out the new kits. Let's see what's in them. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, let's go. Viewing the Golden Years kit from The Sims 4. Dress elder Sims in relaxed, practical styles tailored just for them with the Sims 4 Golden Years kit. Elder Sims have lived long, interesting lives. These comfortable looks will help them display their personalities wherever their stories take them next, whether that's the garden, the gym, or on a stroll through the neighborhood. Kit features. So, designed for aging Sims, tell the story of aging Sims with clothing tailored specifically for elder body types, as well as convenient accessories like glasses with straps, a toupee, gardening gloves, and more. For golden lifestyles, with these fashions, elder Sims will be able to express their individuality in understated ways. There are styles for gardening and working out, as well as comfortable clothes for everyday life. Ooh, okay. Well, that's exciting. Apparently there's some interactions as well, like social interactions. So I'm really curious about that. I don't know how I'll go with finding them, but you guys can help me, so that's all good. You're excited to see the new kits? So am I. I'm so excited. I had to stop myself from going from starting the stream early. And you just streamed building with a workshop kit? Ooh, did you have so much fun, Chloe? And how good was it? And how many garages are you going to be making from now on? So next up we have the kitchen clutter kit. So the Sims 4 kitchen clutter kit. The kitchen is the hub of family life, so make yours look lived in with the Sims 4 kitchen clutter kit. Tell stories about lives in progress with everyday items, some of which are open or appear to be in use, like groceries or a drying rack. This kit includes all the homey touches you need to make more realistic kitchens. Signs of life. A whole lot of living happens in the kitchen, and this kit will help you highlight that with groceries, open cereal boxes, cleaning supplies, and more. There's even a refrigerator with magnets and drawings to show the impact of the family on the space around them. Family friendly. The functional family focused items in this kit include a lunchbox, kitchen timer, recipe tablet, cookie jar, and more. Whether Sims are cooking or grabbing a quick bite to go, this kit has them covered. It's perfect for busy families. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very hyped for this kit. I'm gonna be building so many kitchens. I remembered you were streaming today with the new kits at about 5:30 a.m. Oh no. You love the workshop kit so much. I always build shabby builds, and this kit is gonna hate me. Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna be using that all the time, Chloe. Oh, that's gonna be so good for you. Vivi, welcome in. Hi, how are you, my love? You doing good? I know the clutter. I'm just like so hyped for that clutter. Nasina, hello, my darling. Welcome in, welcome in. So hyped for this. So golden years first, we'll look at the kitchen clutter and then we'll look at the restoration workshop because I feel like there might be some interactions there, so that's gonna be fun. A little bit of gameplay. The Sims 4 restoration workshop kit. Complete satisfying repairs in your own versatile workshop with the Sims 4 restoration workshop kit. Take old broken down appliances and revive them with your handiness skill. This kit will help you capture the full handy sim experience with shelves, yes, workbenches, yes, and other details for building a functional space. Yes, a job well done. This kit includes 4 antique appliances, a microwave, coffee maker, refrigerator, and stove in need of a little TLC. Sims with a handiness skill can go to work restoring them to their former glory and making them functional again. A functional space. So create a workshop that will inspire Sims to improve their skills. This space has modular shelves so you can have ample storage, plus interactive objects like a water heater, fuse box, floor fan, and a woodworking bench. Intriguing. I'm really intrigued by this kit. Really intrigued by it. So I'm very curious about how that's going to go. Right. There we go. We're going to go into build mode and we're going to create some elders. Yes. I know, more activity stuff. It's going to be really cool. Really interesting to see what you can do with it all. And Chloe's like, I already know. And I'm like, yeah. You can tell me what I miss. Okay, there's elder number 1, and we're going to have elder number 2. And it'll have to be male so we can check out the male stuff. Hi, fella. These guys look good. Now, does anybody, like, who redeemed first? Do you want to name our female sim? What's her name going to be? Who redeemed first? Tell me what we should call them. And whoever redeemed second, do you want to name our male sim? Granny Smith. Oh, Granny Smith. Fantastic. All right, well, QT redeemed first. So, QT, if you're still there listening, do you want to name our sim? And I think the center, you came in, you got second, so you can name our male sim if you like. Granny Smith. Oh, that's classic. May as well just call her Apple. We're gonna get you naked, lady. Oh my gosh, I'm naked on the TV. Uh-oh. There we are. I'm gonna get rid of her hairy legs because I'm that kind of person. Okay, lady one. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Oh, come on, we're gonna be nice to the elders today. We're gonna treat them with kindness. They're getting the love that they finally deserve. I feel like CAS players are going to have so much fun with this kit, particularly. It's nice to have something that is specifically designed for elders, and it just means that it gives you a reason for when they hit the elder stage to really give them a very good makeover, because half the time I don't bother, because it's like, well, why bother? It's just like, we just have all the regular clothes, but now I have some really good specific elder clothes. Maybe I want to do some more elderly makeovers, which would be amazing. Get rid of your hat. There we go, Mr. Man. 2 naked elders. We're doing all right. Just kidding. So our young adults can't wear them. I'm figuring that anybody can wear them, to be honest, but they were designed for the elder bodies only, so I don't know, if I was a young adult and if I went to Golden Years, you can absolutely wear them. Oh boy. All right, let's start. Let's get into it. One of your fave movies is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah, I love that movie actually. It's fantastic. Okay, so we are going to name him Elias Smith. Elias Smith. That's okay, Vinny. You can come in whenever you like, honey. You're never late. You're right on time. Whenever you arrive is when you arrive. Okay, well, I think QT is out at the moment. So who redeemed third? Vivi. Okay, Vivi. You're runner-up. You get to choose the name for our female sim. There we go. Lily, how are you? Come on in, my darling. Settle in. We're checking out the new kits. And make Granny fat because we know she backs the best goodies. Okay. There we go. She's baked some goodies, all right. Bodies. There we are. She's had a good, happy life. She looks happy. Olivera? Olivera, okay. Olivera? Brilliant. A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Correct. You're just eating dinner. Well, enjoy that. Settle down. You got some snacks while we check out this new pack. She looks like she works at the school tuck shop in their top. She does. Okay, let's check it out. This is the first top that we've got. So this is very much got flower on the front of me kind of vibe, or some other kind of material depending on what your story is. But there is clean swatches and dirty swatches. So that's neat. Oh, look at the little flowery swatches. Okay, those are cute. I like that they've got flowers on them. That's adorable. Yeah, the flowers are very cute. Okay, and then we've got, this is the kind of top I would imagine Agnes Crumplebottom would wear. This is very Agnes, this top. with the little, I'm going to give her a different hairstyle. I'm going to put her hair up so we can see stuff. And there we go. This is very Agnes, this top. Absolutely. I love the little frills around there. Very prim and proper librarian kind of styles, right? You could use this pack to make your mum and have her cook with me and grandma. You very could. You so good. Oh, that would be so cute. Oh, that's so wholesome. No, literally just started, Vinny. I was just chatting. This is literally the start. The only thing you've missed is me reading out each of the descriptions. So we've just been chitty-chatting, so you're all good. No packs missed. Let's have a look at the other colours. Okay, we've got the green with the pink, blue with the white. Oh, the purple. I like the colours. Oh, I'm gonna plain swatch, like with just like the texture material through it. Okay. And then a different check. Interesting. I like that. I think that's cute. And now this is very cottagey as well, with the little flowers embroidered on there. You can imagine her making that herself, really, couldn't you? That's awesome. The little flowers on there. Oh, I think this. Oh, I love that mix. So going from the flowery top on the front to the flowery underneath there. Okay, that's awesome. And then like a different embroidery, but it's got the flowers on it too. Okay. Wow. Okay, there's actually quite a few different swatches in this one. So we've got this with its embroidery here. And then we've got all over embroidery there. And then we've got plain but with flowery top underneath. And then we've got embroidered with flowery top underneath. Again, so we've got a few of that. And then we've got all over and then plain. Wow, that's cool. Cookies have your name on it. Ooh, I've got like some really nice caramel chip cookies at the moment by Ma Higgins. They're really, really yummy. You can only eat a certain amount of them though. They're really quite rich, but like you dunk them in some milk and it's so good. You can definitely see yourself using these, Nis. They're really cozy and cute, right? I think they're super cute. Okay, let's have a look at our jacket. It's got like a little binoculars there, like they're doing bird watching or they're spying on the neighbors. Oh, they're spying on the neighbors. That is so what it is. It's spying on the neighbors' binoculars. This would be so good for a Snoopy Elder Sim. Like, how awesome is that? I wonder if we'll get like different swatches and different things that we can have. Okay, so that's got the pinks and the browns. That's so fun. How many Snoopy Elders? I wonder if they'll actually use those binoculars. They won't, but yeah. Your dad brought you home some yogurt covered pretzels, so I'll have a snack for later. Yum. That sounds good. Sticky Nose Smiths. Sticky, yeah, Sticky Nose Smiths. They've got their nose into everybody else's business in the neighborhood, right? Yeah, it's not 2D, 3D. Like that. And then our last top that we've got is a vest over a shirt over a... Oh, you know what? It makes sense for this, that it would be so layered because elders do tend to get quite cold. You know, they don't have the ability to keep the warmth in as much as we do. I think it seems to be that way. So I like the idea of the layers. It really makes sense for the elderly to have a few more layers than your average younger sim. Nice swatches on that too. These are all very practical and usable. Like there's nothing super fancy there, but I feel like it is really practical and usable. I'm just choosing this one because it's the shortest one and we can be able to see the bottoms a little bit better. Let's see. So we've got a couple of separate bottoms. So we've got a skirt which goes perfectly, and I mean obviously that had to have the perfect matching skirt. Yeah. So I imagine that'll have all the swatches that match with the jacket. And then yeah, just the plain ones. That's magnificent and an absolute perfect match for the top. That's exactly how elders would dress as well. Hope there's a jacket with binoculars on the male outfit. I think there probably will be, but we'll find out, won't we? Bird watching gear. You're an elderly. I'm glad we have more cast geared toward elders. It seems like the last few packs we've had maybe one or two outfits max. Yeah, like the last pack was very, very young. So I feel like this is kind of the contrast to Sweet Allure, which is quite cool. Yeah, I love the matching skirt. That's going to be a very I can see librarians in that as well. And then we have some fabulous pants. I just want to have a look at those pants, the top of them. All right, so they've got an elastic waist on them. Nice solid fit, pretty plain and simple, but I think they're going to be nice and flexible with a whole lot of different styles of clothing. It's a nice fit on their body shape, right? I think that works quite nicely. Big saggy boobs. Right, full body. Let's check it out. Na, 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 na. Aha, the house coat look. I love the florals. That's so cute. And all the little frills around the edging. The little ribbons up there. That's very cute. I hope they stock some good new male outfits in this pack. I hope so as well. I'm very, very pro having some really good male clothing in the game. So I'm really hoping. I'm very excited to see what they've done. Now, to be fair, my father was born in 1951, and most of the time he wears old band t-shirts and women's jeans. He's tiny, and they're cheaper at the thrift store. Well, fair enough. Your kind of pants? Comfy pants. Party dress. Yeah, that's our party dress. I feel like my nana had something just like this. I feel like that a lot of nanas had things just like this. I think it works really nicely. Okay, and then this is our activewear. Look at this. I'm in love with this. The pants underneath the shorts, the bum bag. This is just. Oh, this is awesome. I'm sorry, but I love that. Yeah. Oh yeah, comfy. I'm all for the comfy things. I'm a dress person, but comfy's good. This pack will also be good if you're making more modest sims, regardless of age. I think so as well, and I think it's not going to be fashion forward, but it's all about being comfortable and enjoying life, right? Oh, look at that with the designs on it too. So I feel like this is a really, it's just a fun pack just to breathe some life into elders, and I feel like this is already doing this. Your granny would never, neither would my granny, but she's very anti-exercise. You're learning more and more. I'm an elderly person. These all look like stuff you'd lounge in. Ah, so Nasina, you're actually 83. Got it. Ooh, oh, this is just such a grand baking outfit with her little apron with the embroidery on the collar and on the apron as well. Oh, that's so adorable. That is super cute. Oh, it's just so cozy. I just want to give her a hug right now. That is adorable. Let's see what swatches we got. Oh, and with like the little bit of the flower on the top and on the apron. That's cool. I love that, the flowery shop. And then we've got like the different style of skirt on that. Because we've got the flowery skirts, and then we've got a checkety skirt. And again with the check, but that's a clean swatch, dirty swatch. And then we've got the plain swatches. I really appreciate that we've got a whole lot of different swatches for different styling. I really like that. That's really pretty. Aw, that's cool. Your body agrees. There's your granny. She's a pro embroiderer. I feel like she embroiders her own clothes. I absolutely feel that as well. The dress is so cute for Hemford, right? Oh, yes. I could absolutely see Sims what are wearing this in Hemford on Bagley 100%. This is very Hemford. I feel like this pack is going to work so nicely with the cottage living pack. No doubt about that. And to a degree, maybe even businesses and hobbies. I mean, look at this. This is a very workshoppy kind of garden. Oh, this is the gardening outfit, right? So we've got our seeds in the pocket, and we've got our knee pads on and our gumboots on so we can see what's up. Oh, that's cool. You'd love to embroider in real life? Oh, I don't have the patience for embroidery in real life. I respect anyone that does any sort of crafty stuff in real life. I'm not a crafty person at all, but I appreciate the crafts. and the time and effort it takes to do the crafts. I just don't have that time time to put into it. Oh, and there's the dirty swatches as well. Oh, that's so cool. So you could have like specific outfits for when she goes out gardening or when they go out gardening. That's a neat idea. So you can have all these different activity outfits. So, you know, you've got your jogging outfit, you've got your gardening outfit, or, you know, up in the workshop outfit. That's awesome. I want to have a wee look at the back on the dirty swatch. Yeah. So been like brushing their hands on their butts as well. Hey, hey, hey. I was just thinking it'd go good with cottage living or nifty knitting. Yeah, I think you could combine those 3 packs and it would be just like a marriage made in heaven. Tend the sheep and goats and horses. Yes. Yeah, it could work well with horse ranch there as well. Then granny, absolutely. So let's have a wee look and see what else we got as far as I've gone straight into the clothes. I normally look at the accessories first, but I haven't this time around. I've gone backwards. Let's have a look what we've got in the way of hats. Ah, we've got a cute. What are these called? What are these hats called? Like a shower cap. That's it. It is. It's like a little shower cap. It's even got a shine to it. Or like for sleeping in as well. You know, like your damp hair oil. Well, that's a nice swatch. And the purple, and then we've got the pink with the more flowers. So there's a couple of different flowery swatches, and then we've got the plains, another swatch style. Heaps of different swatch styles. I'm in love with that. I think they've done a really great job and thoughtful job of doing that. And then we've got a headscarf. Yeah, I know your back hurts. Tell me about it. Not quite an elder yet, but sometimes it does feel like it. I'm getting the vibes that this is for joy of life and whimsy stories founders when they reach elder, like the baking, the crafting. Yeah, they definitely did emphasize stories in the description. So I feel like stories are a really big part of what they've been thinking about when they've designed this pack. So yeah, I can totally see that, and it's about creating those stories for your life as an elder in your golden years, which makes sense for the name of the kit. You can see her running around in a paddock chasing goats to get them milked and then get back to her gardening. Yes. That could be match your outfit with the overrobe. No, bonnet. Instead is right. Bonnet. See, I would call that a shower cap, but I'll go with you guys on that one. You guys know more than I do. Nightcap. Headwear? I don't know. I'd call this a headscarf. But maybe, I don't know. I'll go with what you guys said. So we've got a bonnet and a headscarf. And I think that's adorable as well. Keep the sun off. That could be really good for hot weather wear. And we've got some adorable swatches in that as well. Look at that. So pretty. And a plain black. You could use that for all sorts of things. Enjoy your look, Chloe. Definitely headscarf, bonnet, or bandana. Yeah, headscarf on the second one. All right, I'm getting the names sort of right. So, have we got any other accessories? Let's have a wee look-see. No. Doesn't look like we've got any jewellery. And I doubt we have any makeup. No makeup. Okay. Let's have a look at our other accessories. So, what have we got here? I'm pretty sure there's a couple of accessories here. Because there was the garden gloves. Okay, so we've got some lovely garden gloves. Doesn't that work perfectly with that outfit though? Let's have a look. They're pretty simple and basic, but I don't think they need to be anything overly complicated. The back side of them are a different colour. Like they're flesh coloured. I wonder what the other colours look like. Can you guys see that? Like the back side of the gloves are a different colour. Huh. Yep. We're going to go change the colours. So we've got black and then, yeah, it's different colour on the inside. She keeps moving her blooming hands around. Every time I flip her around. I wonder if that's supposed to be that like that. It seems a bit weird that it would be flesh coloured. I thought it would be the same all over, but oh no, that one's changed. Okay. Obviously deliberate. And some of these you could use as sort of dish gloves as well, if you wanted to. I mean, not that you would probably change an outfit to do the dishes, but if you really wanted to. or for baking as well. Although why you would wear baking gloves, I don't know. Maybe people have like latex gloves and stuff when they're cooking. You never know. And oh, we've got some rings. Okay, hang on. I'm going to take off the gloves for a minute. It's giving babushka. Yes, babushka vibes. You're home, finally off from work, on to post work, unwinding and shower. Be back in a bit. Okay, Nis. Take care. I click the sections and accessories because Cass has been weird with recently. Yeah, it's definitely been weird with that lately. I'll go back and just double check the accessories up the top in a second. You have some like that? Nasina. You really are older fashioned. They're tougher on the inside. Oh yeah, because it's got like the more sort of flexible fabric on the inside, so that kind of makes sense for weeds, dirt, and that sort of thing. Yeah, you can tell I don't wear gardening gloves very often. I'm not a gardener. Right, so that is for the left hand. Look at all those gems. Look at all those gems just plain on the inside. Okay. Oh, wow. This is very cool. I mean, you do sort of accumulate those rings over your life. So that makes sense to me. I think my Nana has like so many rings like this as well. Awesome. Yeah, shame it's just on one hand. I would have liked it to be on the option for both as well, but yes, how your granny hands looked as well. Yeah, same with mine. Oh yeah, okay, we do have some glasses. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take off the headwear. And we need to talk about these glasses and how amazing they are because they've got the thing. They've got the band on, the little string on them to keep them from falling off and dropping on the ground. Oh, wow. Okay, that's fabulous. How fun is this going to be for Cass for creating all of these different things? I love it. Oh, the jewelry? Yeah, jewelry would have been a lot cheaper. Everything was cheaper back then, though, Vivi. To be fair, this is like for your funky grandma, right? With the multicolours on it, I think that's really cool. And then we've got that. Oh, tinted. Okay. So look at that with the tint on it, and that's got a little bit of a tint on it as well. Interesting. And let's have like the two the bifocal kind of thing. Can you guys see that? How it's got like that extra thing. You know how glasses, some of those glasses have that what is it? I'm sure it's like the bifocal kind of area with underneath. Just noticing that. That is awesome. Okay. And then let's have a look at this. So I'm just going to take her clothes off for a minute. So we have a necklace with a ring around it, or a ring hanging off it. So it's like she's been widowed and she has her wedding ring around her neck, just to remember her husband or her partner by. Aw. Yeah, bifocals. Yeah, I thought so. That's so sweet. And then we've got some different colours. I do like that they match in with what we have. Oh, rainbow ring. That is adorable. And it does match in with the medals that we have had in the packs lately, so that's really considerate as well. And look at that, the glasses around the neck. Ah, that's amazing. So she's going to have like a pair on, and then she can have a pair around her neck. It'll be like she's constantly losing her glasses or forgetting that she's got them on or whatever. This is like the forgetful gran. That's cool. And then what's this? Oh, interesting. Is that like a health thing, or is it just a necklace design? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if that's just supposed to be just a plain necklace design, or if it's actually supposed to be something that represents something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a life alert something. Normally, I would have thought they'd normally be bracelets than a necklace. So, yeah, curious. Wasn't quite sure whether or not that would actually be what that is. It looks like that's what it is, but yeah, normally they have them like bracelets, don't they? Or they have them as bracelets here anyway. And I would have thought medical wearables, but that's cool. Okay, so we have fabulous glasses. I'm going to put some glasses around our neck as well because that's just great. Accessory wise, so bracelets, nothing. Gloves, we've got our gardening gloves. Rings, we've got our fancy rings. We're not going to have any nail polish, I doubt. No. Toenails, no. We never get toenail stuff. Never ever. And there's no tights. Let's have a look. Is there any socks? And no socks. Okay, let's have a look at our shoes. No shoes? Huh, that surprises me. I guess they're not really elder specific though, are they? So that makes sense. Or the garage opener so she doesn't lose it. If it is, I can't wait until modders make it functional. Oh yeah. You got the kits, Vinny? Nice. That's fabulous. You're going to have so much fun. Yeah, no shoes. I would have thought, yeah, shoes, but it's saying no shoes. Unless it's... saying no shoes, so I'm just going to have to believe him. I want to go super cute. Interesting that they left these visible because look at the way that those are cutting out. I feel like that's a mistake. Okay. So let's maybe change our necklace to the ring. Yeah, so I feel like that's a mistake there as far as that goes. Oh, she looks so awesome. And she can have her little pants. Yes. So no shoes to choose from. Oh, there is shoes. Are those Golden Years ones? No, those are from something else that I didn't even look at. Okay, fair enough. Or those slippers actually work really nicely with her stuff. Let's go with those. Hee. Oh, that's so adorable. So formal wear. We didn't get any formal wear with Golden Years, but let's see. Maybe we can go. This is going to be her formal outfit. I can't do it. Okay. Oh, this can be a formal outfit, right? There we are. That's her formal outfit. So there we go. Purple, and we'll go purple on that one. And we'll get some lovely shoes. Lovely heels. All the heels are actually quite young when you look at them for the most part. There we are. That works quite nicely. You have a friend who also likes Sims who bought them for me. I was going to wait until tomorrow and suddenly they'd get them. Aww. That's so nice. Yeah, no new shoes. No shoes. Which is sad. I was hoping for new shoes, but no new shoes. So let's go. I need some fingernails. There we go. Right, athletic wear. Hello, Granny's crotch. We're definitely going to be wearing this. What colour shall we go for? I want to go for that one. I think that's cute. You want a new shoes? Yeah. She needs orthopedic shoes. She definitely needs orthopedic shoes. Oh, well. I mean, I'm guessing that was because you don't really need to make them elder specific or, I don't know. Orthopedic would have made sense, though. Yeah, I know. I know, Gran. I'm not giving her socks. I'm not spending that long on gas. Sleep. Okay, we know what we're going to wear for sleepwear. This baby right here. You know what? I'm going with that. Oh, this one. This one. Oh, that's so cute. Did I look at all the swatches in these? I did, didn't I? If I didn't, we're just going to look at them right now. I might have got distracted if I didn't look at all the swatches. I actually really like that on her. And she doesn't have to wear her bare feet. And party wear. What have we got for party wear? Okay, so we can wear this one for party wear, or this one, or this one. Okay, no, the full outfits, right. So maybe we could go for like a plainer skirt and something like that there. She looks comfy. The blue. Let's go with the blue. And a nice pair of wedges. trying to fancy herself up some. Got some fancy shoes. Maybe not those ones. They're a bit too fancy. There we are. That'll do the trick. And swimwear, we didn't get any swimwear. So a little disappointing on that, but then she can maybe wear these ones. Actually, those suit her quite nicely. Considering like the other outfits in this, I think that would work quite nicely. Right, hot weather wear. What are the options for that? This is our hot weather wear. All right, because we're out in the garden. Okay, let's do it. I wanted you to go like a light color that's dirty. Okay, this one will do the trick. To be honest, if I forgot to give my Sims shoes completely, I could play them for days without noticing. It wouldn't be until I took them off a lot I'd notice. I almost never let them wear shoes inside and don't take them out too much. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I love putting them putting shoes on in the game when I'm making a sim, and I never take their shoes off when they're inside. So, but to be fair, I'm a chaotic game player, so that makes sense. I don't do so much with the cozy gameplay. It's all about the chaos, and I never think about the shoes. But I totally get what you mean though. So if you're not really using them when you're inside the house, then that makes sense. It annoys me when they go to bed swimming with shoes on. Oh yeah, I never dress them with shoes on for those two things, like with the slippers and with the flip flops and stuff like that. Yes, I never do that either. Oh, you know what? We didn't. You know what? This dress would be great for party wear. You know what? I think I want to do that dress for party wear. I just saw it and I was just like, oh, I want to do that dress. You know, she's busy shuffling around and she's making sure everybody's comfortable. She's got her apron on. She's busy cooking. You know, I feel like that's a little bit of a better party wear, swimwear, hot weather wear. She's out in the garden, and cold weather wear. So this one here is our cold weather wear. It's our little Snoop gear. Let's go purple, and then she can wear her lovely matching pants. Yes, fantastic. And have we got another pair of wellies that she can wear? A pair of gumboots. There we go. Fantastic. I can hear her back cracking. You even go so far as to take NPCs into CAS and take their shoes off. It always weirds you out when they like randomly have winter boots on with their swimwear. Yes. Oh, NPC clothes are a wild ride. Okay, there we go. That's our elder thingies, and she's going to be, well, let's go maybe gardener, outdoor enthusiast. Olivera. This is our lovely Olivera. She's our cozy gran. Oh, she looks lovely. Okay, let's check out the male stuff. Hi, Elias. How are you today, my friend? Let's check out your stuff on top here. Masculine sleep. Nope, we're going to go into everyday wear before we get started. No here. I don't imagine you're going to have any goatees in that case. All right, so what have we got? Oh, this is the toupee. Oh, that's fantastic. We were speculating about this the other day because we knew there was a toupee in there, and we were just imagining when they do woohoo, if the toupee came flying off in the middle of woohooing. How amazing would that be? So there's a whole lot of colors. All right. I'm just curious if there's any other styling, but I think it's going to be the only style. Heaps of different colors. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay. It looks like your mum's friend's Mike's toupee. You're not even kidding. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. fantastic. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Okay, so we've got glasses for the guys as well. These are unisex, so same as what we saw on the female Sims. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, he's gonna have the shaded glasses. And the necklace wise, okay, so we've got the same necklaces for the fellas as well. Same necklaces there. And with the glasses and with the medic alert thing. Alright, let's go with that. You have no words, you love it. It's making me laugh so much. Does it hide whatever hair is underneath? No, if I put a hair underneath, so for example, let's do a short hair. Just take that off. So we've got a short hair. It doesn't actually hide the hair underneath. So you can actually wear it as a cap if you wanted to. So you can have like 2-layered hair. I'm sure somebody's going to work out how to creatively use that so you can have like different hairstyles. I feel like that's going to be a thing. So you could definitely have like stringy hair coming down the back if you wanted to, or yeah. I wonder if the toupee is tagged TE or just for elders. Let's have a wee look. I don't know. Dun, 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 young adult. Let's see. Still comes up. I don't think it's age. I don't think it's age specific. So you can do it for any age sim. You're laughing, it sets me off again. Is there an actual comb over here? I don't think so. I don't think so. But that would be amazing. Yeah, there's no hairs that come up under any of the things. It's just the toupee. In the one hairstyle only. Comb over would have been incredible though. So that's how they're all multi or unisex there. So this is fantastic. Oh, like in the game, not for this pack. Yeah, I think there is. There's like these little side ones. So those little balding ones there. Oh, like there's a balding one here as well. I don't think there's an actual comb over one though. No. So there's like balding ones, but not comb over. No comb overs. No comb overs. Just to wear under the toupee. Yeah, hair balding, but not the comb overs. Okay, let's check out what the fellas get. So we've got the unisex one that we had on the female Sims with the dirty apron kind of over the top. So that's going to be the same, I think, again as what we got with the feminine ones. Yeah, exactly the same. Even to the flowers. Right, and then we've got this here. Now this is a little different. So we've got something in the pocket. It looks maybe like sunglasses or glasses, and then there's a little like handkerchief in the pocket there, which is quite neat. Yeah, I like all the buttons and everything like that. Like it's a little vest over a shirt, over a t-shirt. Very, again, just really getting into the layers, which is great for elders. And yeah, the sunglasses in the pocket. That's cool. And what have we got in the way of swatches? Different colours, yes. And then, oh yes, we've got a checkety shirt as well underneath there. Nice. Oh, camo version. Very cool. And then we've got another swatch just for the men. It's a cardigan over a shirt. Very eldery. Perfect. I will have a check and see whether or not we got more male stuff. Yeah, there's no actual comb overs, more receding. I think we definitely need more receding hairline or comb over type ones for older Sims. That would have been great. We've got 3 tops for the guys and 3 tops for the ladies, and then the 2 unisex. So we've got the same amount, which is nice. They did equals this time around, so I'm a fan of that. So this is the beautiful cardigan over the shirt, which is how my granddad actually dresses. So that's perfect. Loves a little cardigan over his shirt. Fantastic. And then this is the 3rd male one. Yeah, so 5 each. But yeah, three specific to the gender and 2 unisex, which is actually better than usual because normally all the male stuff is like maybe 1 or 2 tops and then everything else is unisex. So I'm impressed with this. Also, I love this jacket again. This is just really capturing how elders dress. Oh my god, one with a name tag. Oh, it's like he's gone to work or he's like in a group or something like that, and he's got his name tag on. Great swatches again. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's got salesman vibe, doesn't it? I thought so as well. And then this is the unisex one. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, I'm just going to take the top off for the time being while we look at the pants. One pair of pants, and that is, I think that's slightly different to what we got with the feminine one. Let's have a look at the feminine one. Yeah, this one has a stripe to it. So similar sort of styling, like it's got your elastic waist and everything, but this is definitely, and it has like a little bit of a stripe through it. I think I probably would have expected maybe shorts as well, but that's cool. Okay, one pair of pants. Yes, it's official. They both have binoculars, so they're the nosy, the nosy Smiths. That's true, they are. Nosy Smiths. Right, what have we got in full outfits? So we've got 2 unisex and we've got 2 full outfits. And that's the same as the female ones. So that's great. So these are the 2 unisex outfits. So this is the gardening one. And that's the same as what we got with the feminine side of things. And this is the workout outfit, which I love. You feel as if you were to make my father, I'd be using Horse Ranch, Grunge Kit, and Casanova K for the leather jacket, or just use the leather jacket from businesses and hobbies. I would blame my dad for being a boomer who stayed younger minded on it. It's all your dad's fault, right? Yeah, you go feed your babies breakfast. You're going to head off, need to go sleep. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you, Ravio, and thanks for popping in. We'll see you later. Enjoy your sleep. Bye bye. Let's have a look at these new outfits. So we've got high-waisted pajamas. I'm in love. That's fantastic with a cardigan over it. Obviously, we've got to keep ourselves warm. That's fantastic. And then a little bit of patterns. Oh, and we've got the checkety version. Cool, cool, cool. Stripy version, checkety version, and plain version. And this is awesome. The suspenders, the high waist, the 70s tie. This is this is awesome, amazing, utterly amazing. Oh, I love that. He's just got a whole vibe going on. I love the design that they've got on the ties. I mean, that's just absolutely fantastic. Also, that patterned suit, amazing. Oh my gosh, they've done a fantastic job with it. I feel like they've really just captured that elder essence. That's amazing. You love that for the elders, but also the 1920s look. Oh yeah, yeah. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Okay, everyday outfit. Let's go with, I think, this one here and our pants. Let's just check the accessories. I think they're just going to be, yeah, unisex. No leggings, no socks, and just the gloves, yeah. Same in unisex, and I doubt we've got male shoes. I think I did check that, yeah. No shoes. Okay, that's not too bad. As far I'm not upset with the male stuff. I mean, I probably would have liked maybe masculine rings to go with this rather than having the female swatches because I feel like that's not so masculine, but otherwise I'm pretty happy. Well, let's go with maybe a pair of those. Here we are. I'm leaving his toupee because I love it so much. And this is definitely going to be his formal wear. I want to go with what swatch? I quite like this brown one is amazing. I'm going to go with that brown one. Oh, we're going to put his toupee on everything. Now let's get his toupee on everything. Toupee, that's his hat. And his accessories. Perfect. Why didn't they go on? No, I put that on. What did I just do? Right. Glasses. I want to put those on everything as well. Okay. There we are. There's a styly look. With the wide tie and the high waist. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like and they'd wear the fedora and stuff as well. I know what you mean. I'm following. That would be a cool look. You can totally see that. All right, athletic wear. Well, we know what we're wearing for that. We've got our awesome bum bag, our cool thing going on there, and it's the kind of thing that they would wear the matching outfits as well. Like you can imagine them power walking down the street in their matching outfits, and it would be amazing. Oh, I would love to see that. Okay, and sleepwear. Well, we know what we're going to wear for that as well. We've got our lovely high-waisted pajama set. What colour? Actually, I quite like that one. Let's go with that with a stripe. The green. Fantastic. I should probably take his jewellery off for the night, though. There we go. His jewellery off for the night. And swimwear. No, that's party wear. It was party wear. So party wear, let's go with this one. Oh, this one here, I kind of feel like maybe we can... Nah, let's go this one, party wear. I'm going to go with like the camo because I think that's really cool. Shorts with a fanny pack is something you'd wear in real life. I wouldn't, but I could see that as a look, right? That would be a whole thing. People do it though. People do it. I can't quite tell if that's got a reddish tone or not to it. Let's go with that one. The thing with the fanny, we call them bum bags here, but it's like the fanny packs and stuff. It's really helpful to have something like that around your waist and just to put all your stuff in, because like carrying a bag around all the time is a pain in the butt. Swimwear. What are we going to do for that? Budgie smugglers. Yep. I'll take off his glasses and his necklace for that. Hot weather. Stick with that. And what have we got? Okay, his gardening outfit is for his hot weather, it looks like. So they're both going to garden during the summer months. That's when they're out in the garden. Right, what can he wear? I'm going to put him in the green. That's fantastic. And then cold weather. I'm going to use this one for cold weather. What shall we go? Oh, well, let's go with that one. And his nice pants there. Fantastic. He's looking amazing, isn't he? There we go. And Elias is going to be... Oh, no, he's mean. I'm going to redo that. He's going to be kleptomaniac. Perfect. I feel like that's just perfect. He's going to be a mischievous kleptomaniac who is family orientated and practice makes perfect. That's wonderful. Look at the Smiths. They're cute. Oh. Right, they are going to move into Tranquil Crescent in Newcrest. This is going to be their new home. And we're going to check out the next pack. Dun, 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 dun. I do want to just double check because there's supposed to be some elder interactions, but I don't know how to really find them. Reminisce on good times. I don't know what's new and what's not. I hardly ever play elders, if I'm being honest. But to be fair, I wouldn't know what a new, like Grumble About Costies. I feel like that's one that's already in place. So, you know, I wouldn't know a new interaction if I saw it, you know, to be fair, of any sort of age. I can't keep track. There's so many interactions, I can't honestly keep track of them. Ah! Is that one? Is that feebly asked to create a date? Is that a new one? I don't know. That might just be the whole unflirty thing. Okay. Well, there's supposed to be some new interactions. Hello there. But I don't know what they are. So, that's fine. Oh, don't go away. Alright. That one's unflirty? Yeah. Unflirty. So, I'm not sure what the interactions are. But there might be some. I wonder if I can look it up. Hang on. Let's see. Google. Nothing immediately jumps out, so that might be just a little bit of an experimenting kind of thing to see what is new out there in the world. We're going to look at the kitchen clutter kit first and just see what new items we got for our kitchen. Yes, I'm so excited about this. And then we're going to do the restoration kit last because I think there's going to be interactions with that. So I'm really curious about how that's kind of gonna go. So no new counters with the kitchen clutter kit. So let's just do a little bit of. I feel like they would have a yellow kitchen. Nah, I'm just gonna go basic and neutral. I'm not gonna go too weird. Not too weird at this point. So we didn't get any new flooring or anything. And we'll have a new. We did get a new wallpaper though, but not from that kit. Oh, okay. I'll try not to peek. Try not to peek ahead, Velvet. Alright, we've got some basic stuff. Let's get into it. Kitchen clutter kit. Here we go. That's okay, Vinny. You just come and go as you need to. You don't play elders often enough either, mostly because as soon as I get attached, they pass. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like they come and go so quickly. No, those are not new counters. Just putting in some counters so we can look at all the stuff. No new counters, sadly, but we need some counters to put the stuff on, so that's why I'm doing those. Yeah, I'm so excited to see the kitchen clutter items as well. Let's start with the fridge. This is our fridge that has the kitchen clutter on it. The magnets all over it. I was half hoping that they would be separate and you can just put them on whatever fridge you like. But look at the design on this fridge. It's actually got one of the pull-out freezers, which is the kind of freezer I have, or the kind of fridge I have, with a pull-out freezer on the bottom. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so different swatch there. Different swatch there. Cool. So there's lots of different pictures. And then you got some different colors. And then you've got a couple of plain. Okay. Right. So you got white and yellow, white and blue, white and blue, white and pink, white and black. And then you got the two plain swatches. Okay. You have your aging changed now. It's literally barely changed from normal, except elders live longer. Oh, that's a good idea. Fridge with clutter. I know. You love that fridge so much. I have two CC fridges that give a similar vibe. Ah, you don't need them anymore. You are just back in time. We're looking at the kitchen clutter kit. Now, backsplash, that is like sort of like neutral and plainer. Yes, please. Okay, so what colors we've got in this? We've got the blue, and we've got a slightly lighter blue. And we've got a pink, a yellow, a lighter coloured one. And then we've got slightly other coloured lighter one. And then we've got the grey. Just move the... I don't know, I'll leave the fridge there for now. No. I'll just extend the room out a little bit. Another two. And then we've got... I can't tell which ones I've done. And then we've got black. Okay. That I'm going to use all of the time because it just means that you can actually change up your walls, which I absolutely love. It's just sometimes it's frustrating to have like a wallpaper going down the whole wall. So being able to use these backsplashes to alternate and just to change up your wallpaper is amazing. Yes, backsplash. That would be perfect for bathrooms. I think great for bath. I could use it all over the house, I reckon. You can do all sorts of design things with that. So I love that flexibility. So that's the first. We've got another backsplash in the game, and that came with Love Struck, I think. Or was it for Rent? Yeah. There's definitely another one in the game. But that's more usable, this one. So the other backsplash that we got. I don't know if it's under backsplash, but no. No. Okay. Let's see if I can find it quickly. So either For Rent or Love Struck. Might be Love Struck. This one. So this is the other backsplash that we have in the game. So it's colourfully cultured backsplash. So that's it there. So I find that a little harder to use. Like I've used it a little bit, but I find it because of the bright colours, it's not always a great fit for a lot of houses. So having these more neutral tones is actually really amazing in the backsplashes. Yeah, it's another one that you would want in every pack. I'm there for anything that gives me more flexibility with building. Naughty Loki. Right. So we didn't get an oven, which doesn't surprise me. It is a kit. Let's have a look. So we've got a culinary caddy. So this is like a little functional caddy that you can, do your cooking on. Look at all the details and the clutter under there. We'll have a wee look at and see what attaches to this. So just plain around the back. That's cool. I make faux ones with tables and stuff. So that's amazing. I'm going to use that all the time. And then we've got lots of colours, I hope. So we've got darker swatch there, lighter swatch yellow, black, pink, blue, blue. Wonder what pack that matches with. Doesn't match with base game. Interesting. Nice colours though. Right, and then we have the Snap and Stash bin. So basically this is a bin and it's going to be like assorted things. I mean, you have those in the kitchen, right? I don't know if it will function like a counter. Let's have a wee look. If it does, it should accept coffee makers and stuff on it. I don't think it will. No. It's not. It doesn't function like a counter. So this is purely for decoration, I think. Purely decorative. But this is the bin, the Snap and Stash bin small. And we've got different things inside. Look at that. So we're going to have different things inside. It's definitely got a few items in here. Let's have a look and see what else. So we've got different things. Look at all that. So that's going to be cool. So same swatch on the outside. It just changes the swatch on the inside. And then there's a larger version there as well. There seems to be like quite a lot of snap points on here though. So it's going to be really good for the snapping stuff on there. That's good. We'll try that out. We'll try whether or not we're cooking it. I suspect that you can't cook on this. I don't think it's going to work like a counter. Yeah. Canisters, I love that because, you know, that's the kind of thing that you have kind of lying around your house. So it's got the same things on the inside. Yeah, that's cool. Next we have, oh, a flat cutting board. Finally, one that's not just on the wall. Oh, it's big. Oh, look at this. Okay, so it's got like a cloth underneath it. I'll put you over there. You go over there for a minute. You go over there. All right, so we've got a flat chopping board. Ha! Yes. How long have we needed one of those? And I wonder if you can snap stuff on top of it. I'm going to check that in a minute. Okay, there's a good range of wood colors, which is... Oh, and there's worn swatches as well. Okay, look at that. The worn swatches. Yes. That's fantastic. And things... Yes, things snap on top of it. You can actually put stuff on top of the chopping board. Oh, well done, Sims. That's exactly what I wanted to know when I saw it, and yes, we can. So I was like, oh, that's genius. Okay, fantastic. In love with that already. I'm going to be using that all over the place, and the fact that I can stack stuff on top of it is absolutely amazing. Yeah, you've got a cutting board like that too. Is Vinny, is basically the Sims your life now? Like, is Sims going into your life and taking all of the things that you have in your life and putting it into the game? It's kind of funny, isn't it? And we have the Vintage Scale by Llama Lux Appliances. So enhance your decor with a vintage scale from Llama Lux Appliances. Perfect for Sims who just love a good vintage vibe. So purely decorative. We're not going to be weighing out any ingredients. And some, oh, an actual lavender swatch. What is that even? Amazing swatches. Like, there's a navy blue one as well. That's very cool. I wish we had like a purple backsplash as well. I guess that's kind of... No, not really purple. Okay. We've got a new sink. Casual clutter sink. Ah, this has clutter in it, doesn't it? Look! Less clutter in the sink. You don't have to do all the fussing around to get clutter in the sink anymore. There's clutter in the sink. Yeah. Pretty much just your life now is all the things from The Sims. So we've got different colours, but no change to the clutter on the inside. Still, love that. That's just such a casual thing. Gourmet greenery. Plants. I love these little cute plant sets. I always use the one from Blooming Room. You know how there's like the little... I'll show you guys. Blooming Room, Blooming Room, Blooming Rooms. Where is it? There it is. It's this one here. I always use this one in kitchens because I just sort of pretend it's like little herb pots. But to have actual proper pots in the game with like little herby type things in them, yes please, look at them. You guys can tell me what herbs you think they are. I'm not a garden person, so I feel like this might be rosemary or thyme. No idea otherwise. But let's see, look at the colours, and we've got yellows, and they all sort of coordinate with the other colours that we've had so far. That's incredible. Look at that. You could use those outside as planters as well, and it's on a cute little tray. Yeah. That is adorable. Yeah, last one is rosemary. Like, rosemary's the only one I picked. Basil, rosemary, or thyme and sage. Yeah, that's... basil usually has that wider leaf, doesn't it? Maybe sage, yeah. Okay. We've got some art. Oh, I was not expecting art. Okay. Fruit and veg. Oh, okay. Toast. Pots and pans. Some of these I won't use, but some of these I will use. Like that one I'll definitely use. Maybe that one. It's pretty cool. Interesting. I feel like that's going to be probably the most popular swatch out of all of them because it's got the coffee. And, you know, people love coffee. Can you stack anything under the table thing? Let's have a look. And yeah, I feel like they've done, yes, you can. It's only one spot, I think, by the looks of things. But yeah, you can stack things under there. Yeah, I feel like they've really gone ham on this and really brought us something amazing. I think so as well. New food art. Yes, the cereal art is cute. Which one is the cereal art? I like the toast art. Oh, this one. The llama. It's hilarious. Can see the mock-up pot. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a lot of stuff there that you could you'd use. Some of that I probably wouldn't use so much, but I feel like there's some good usable swatches there, so I'm happy. Now we have the kitchen storage jar. So this is just a plain old storage jar. So we don't have to use the plain swatch of the marble jar now from For Rent, which is what I have been using. Oh, and there's like pasta one and something. Carrots, pickles, and gherkins. Aha, 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 aha. There we go. Lots of different things. And then cereal. Oh, it matches the cereal on the wall picture. Okay, so this is our open cereal boxes. Righto. Aha, aha. And then so the llama swatch and the bunny swatch. Right, so the wall art's making sense now. So you'd have this wall art. No way. Look, there's cereal on the counter. Holy guacamole. That right there is next level thoughtfulness. Oh my gosh. And they're like all different little bits of cereal. Yep. You're buying this kit, just not today. Yeah. Now, several items in the pack are actually functional. Oh, we're going to have a play around with that and test it. Because I know the fridge will be. Obviously, the sink will be. These are, I think, are all decorative. But I'm sorry. Those cereal boxes, next level. Sink side essentials. Ooh. Finally, we have some stuff for beside the sink in the kitchen. And we don't have to use the bathroom stuff all the time. That's cool. Look at this. So we've got like our soaps. We've got our scrubby brush. We've got our scrubby sponge thing. Yes. You love this kit? Yeah, you want to get it too, Chloe? Yeah. It's pretty amazing. Like instead of a boba tea shop, a cereal bar would be a heckin' cool place to make. Oh yeah. You just have to think about what you would sell. Oh, I love that little green swatch. They've got all different swatches on the bottles. Wow. Okay, that's great. I love that. You spend a lot of time on kitchens putting clutter where the clutter doesn't click too. Oh yeah, so do I. So do I. You've seen some things about the cereal in containers. Oh really? Like they're actually functional, so you could go eat from them. All right, we'll test that out shortly. I am very curious about that. But yeah, I do that a lot as well. A lot of like this, you know, like that sort of thing. Moving things around so it sits right in the right place. Yep, we all do that one. You have your dish soap in a big pump bottle and the hand was in a smaller pump bottle next to my kitchen sink. Oh, I love that then. We need double sinks. Yes, we do. Bake Off Besties. Oven gloves! Yes. Is there a hanging oven glove as well? What did I see? Okay, interesting. I was sure there was going to be a hanging one, but I will take a flat one. I would have loved a hanging one, I think. Oh, that's a lovely swatch. And plain, and then a little decorative swatch there as well. Okay. That's cute. I definitely probably would have preferred a hanging one, I think, but I like that as well. Next, My caddy with a sponge and scour that slot on the middle of the two sinks in real life. Oh yeah. Yeah. That would be fantastic if we had that sort of worked out like that. Next up, we have the brew and sip mug tree. How long is it? Oh, I'm so happy about this because we've got the base game mug tree, and it's not the nicest. So I mean, it's not too bad, but this is so much nicer. We've got like the little sachets there, and like the tea bags, and we've got the spoons, and this is just freaking adorable. Like you could use this around the house as well. Like you put that on the coffee tables and stuff. Like you're entertaining and people are over and you've brought in your little tea caddy. Yes, that's so cute. Every house you've ever lived in has double sinks. Nah, we don't have any double sinks in the game. I've never had a double sink in my house, but yeah, we definitely need it in the game. You could hang something on the wall or cabinets would have been nice. That's what I thought as well. I like to have wall hanging stuff for kitchens. So that's what I was kind of hoping that the oven glove would be wall hanging as well, because we are in desperate need of more wall hanging items in kitchens. But I think we've got a couple of things in here, so we'll have a wee look at that. You've never had a double sink, but you're not a normal standard. I've also never lived anywhere with a dishwasher. You know what, Lily? I've never lived in any rental with a dishwasher either. So you and me, yeah, no double sinks and no dishwashers either. Right, next up we have the classic kitchen canister. Ooh, with little bits of writing on there. That is adorable. Okay. I like that. Now, the swatches. So we've got plain, and then we've got some with writing. So like the more woody kind of styles seem to have the writing, and then the coloured styles have the other plain swatches. Okay. That's cute. You could definitely line those up on shelves everywhere. Tableware! There's so many little items to work through. I mean, I realize it's all clutter. Like most of it is going to be non-functional, but clutter adds to the, to the life of the house, and it makes it feel like the house is lived in, and that's what clutter does in the game. And yeah, again, just purely decorative, but it's cool. It's gonna just add that element of realism to your kitchens, and I love that. These items are so cute. I feel like every clutter kit has been good, but each kit has kind of just been improving with time as well. I 100% agree. I feel like that's been the case. Like we've been just getting better and better content lately. Ah, this is the daily dish rack. Look at this dish rack. That's a funky dish rack. That's really cool. I appreciate it that it's really different from the other dish racks that we have in the game. So that's really awesome. Because we do have a few dish racks in the game, but it's nice that we've got something that's just, a smidge different from how those look. Like a bit more of a front-facing one, which is quite cool. Okay, jar of delights. This is the cookies. It's going to make me hungry. Oh, my tummy rumbled right then as I just said that. A cookie jar. Finally, a second cookie jar. The only cookie jar we've got in the game is the open base game one. And I use that all of the time for decoration. So I kind of feel like this is going to get a lot of love from me as far as decorations go. That is awesome. Next up, oh, this is the handy cleaning caddy. How long have we needed this in the game? Like a proper little cleaning thing? We don't have much cleaning stuff in the game. Like there's a couple of debug base game cleaning items that you can use, and there's a little bit with like the laundry day kit, but to have like a little cleaning caddy like this is pretty awesome. So you got like your sponges and your toilet stuff and your spray stuff and your scrubbing brush. Okay, that's going to be used so much. I mean, that's going to be great for expanding on the little cleaning areas. Like if you have your laundry, you'd probably put that in the laundry as well, which is awesome. I know people are tired of kits, but I really think they're finally fleshing out the game in a way we've been asking for years now. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Cookies, yeah, yay. Good, good. That's awesome for bathroom, broom, closet, workshop, even. Yeah, I think you could use that in a whole lot of different rooms. So I really like that. Here's a bucket, but it's got nothing on this one. Yeah, exactly. Even though I have no idea when I'll be able to get these kits or the last two, I will take as much in-game content as possible because more in the game means less mods and CC. Exactly. And I would love to only use like a few cast creators I adore and some gameplay mods that are way too realistic for EA. I love that. And I love the fact that these kits do expand on the game. I get that it's a lot of money at the end of the day. I mean, we're approaching what 90 packs now, but it's fleshing out the game, and we need it. Utensil Utopia. So we've got for the first time in a long time a new utensil holder because we've got the base game one and there's like there's about three base game ones and maybe like a country kitchen one or something. There's not a lot in the game and they're all quite. There's one modern one with base game, and I use that basically all the time. But this is going to get a lot of love. And again, just works so nicely with what we've already got here. Loving it. Yeah, you build for the gallery a lot. So yeah, I don't use CC anymore because I build for the gallery too. So as a console simmer who can't get CC, it's integral that they make CC quality stuff. I'm glad you don't have to use as much CC now. Yeah, thing is, a lot of the stuff in this kit matches the rest in the kit, like the new bathroom kit. That's exactly right, and I think that something they're doing really well now is starting to really coordinate the kits with a lot more thought and care, and you can actually see that in the game, which is pretty amazing with the items they've chosen. And I'm going to stop talking now because I want to talk about how the fact we've got baking eggs, broken eggs, and things here. How cool is that? It's got the cup and the flour, and you've got like a little bit of dough there. Okay, that's amazing. I'm really curious about what swatches they did with this because... okay, so we've got 4 swatches. So we've got like a little sort of chocolate chip dough one. This looks like a little Halloween style one. And then we've got the red with the white eggs. And then we've got the brownies, white eggs. Ha! Yeah, who doesn't make that kind of mess when they're baking? I mean, that's pretty tame for baking mess, really. So that's pretty amazing. Oh, I love that. Okay, next we have a Cook Pro display. Thank you. I actually need one of these in real life. That is amazing. You know, because it makes sense to have something that would prop up your recipes. Just some basic swatches there, but it's going to be absolutely perfect for sitting around the place. I don't even have all the space to like line everything up properly. I love that. And then we have the clutter carousel. Ooh. Eggs. My American heart is screaming right now. With the price of eggs, I'm surprised this kit wasn't more expensive. Curiosity, Vinny, how much are eggs for you guys? Eggs are basically a 6-pack here are around about $5, I think, $4 or $5. For the cheaper eggs, the more expensive eggs are way more expensive. But yeah, $4 or $5 for a 6-pack. So the clutter carousel. Elevate your kitchen storage with the clutter carousel. It's like a VIP lounge for your culinary clutter. Only the best get in. All right. What have we got on here? So it looks like little sachets. Maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think this is? Like maybe it looks like a coffee thing. Maybe a coffee syrup, perhaps. And like, you know, your sugars and that sort of thing. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Like I feel like this and this would probably work quite nicely together. Although this maybe would go in the living room and this would maybe go in the kitchen or beside your kettle. And it's got all of your makings for your coffees and your teas and stuff there. That's what I kind of feel like this is all about. You don't even know how much you paid for a dozen last week. It depends on if you get them on special too, right? It's more expensive than here, to be honest. I think mine are on the cheaper end of in the States at like $5.75 for 12. Well, with conversion, I think you'd pay for 12. It's like about $8 or so. So that your eggs are actually more expensive, depending on your specials and that sort of thing. But $5.75 with the dollar conversion, I think your eggs might be more expensive. We get the higher quality, so if you hit a club style store where everything is larger, it's cheaper. Ah, right. That makes sense. Yeah, give or take. So yeah. Either way, eggs are expensive. Now, what do we have? Cookie Chaos. Oh! Ah! Look at this. How adorable is this? With the cookie cutouts and all the like the chocolate chips and the rolling pin. Cookie stuff. $7 to $8 a dozen, but they used to be $5 to $6 and some under dollars on sale. Yeah, I think if you're paying $7 or $8 a dozen, it's more expensive than here, which is weird because normally we're the most expensive, well, one of the most expensive places. Dollar conversion too coming into play, but this cookie stuff. Oh look, and there's like a like sprinkled flour. How cute! That is adorable. Oh, I love all the swatches on this. I need more counters. Hang on. We've run out of counters. We're going to need big kitchens for all this stuff. Gotta say. Oh, yeah, prices are going down because people aren't wanting to pay those prices. No, they're not. We had some chicken issues here as well. Like a couple of the chicken farms, they had, I don't know, something was going on with them. So that didn't help things either. Sugar cookies. Yeah, it's so sweet. I love it. And yes, definitely higher cost of living absolutely everywhere. Flavor Haven. Tired of bland meals? The Flavor Haven is here to rescue your taste buds. This wooden spice rack keeps your spices organized and your meals exciting because life's too short for boring food. Ah! How long has it been since we've had a spice rack? I think the last spice rack we had was the wall spice rack that came with the Cool Kitchen pack. Am I right on that? I feel like I'm right on that because we've got the base game one, which is the circular one, and we've got the wall one that comes with Cool Kitchen. And I think that's roughly about it off the top of my head. That's neat. I love it. Spices by my oven. Let's go. And what have we got? Ooh. Ooh. Scissors. Ah. So this is the Edge Elite knife block. So we've got all our little sharp knives and kitchen scissors. Because everybody uses kitchen scissors these days, don't they? I think it's the first time we've had the kitchen scissors on a knife block though, and we don't have too many knife blocks. We've got one with Home Chef Hustle, which wasn't that great. We've got a base game one, and we've got a couple of wolf knife sets, which is Cool Kitchen and base game in the locked items. But that's really about it as far as knives go. So having this set, and I love the fact that they've used scissors in that. That's pretty awesome. Loving that. Yeah. Oh, we got one. Oh, that's right. Home Chef Hustle. That's right. That was the other spice kit. And it was like the flat wide one. Yeah. That's right. You use kitchen scissors more than knives. I don't, but I use kitchen scissors all the time. So I feel like they really do have a place in the kitchen. So that's amazing. This I'm excited about because we've actually got finally a wall item. This is what I like. Look at it. It's okay. Let's tell it. It's a bountiful harvest baskets. I'm getting too hyped up now. I'm getting really excited by this. So this is all fruit and veg coming down here. So we've got bananas and apples and oranges and maybe cucumbers and maybe a peach or something. Tomatoes, maybe an onion and potatoes. You use your kitchen scissors for your flat top grill and they're fantastic. Yeah, I use them all the time as well. So yeah, a spice of life rack. That was right. That was the one. And Home Chef Hustle. Kitchen scissors all the time. Other scissors. Let's have a look. I'll go and. Are they 2D or 3D? They look 3D to me. Look at that. There's some depth to that. 3D, baby. Let's have a look at our swatches on our bountiful basket. Lovely. I'm going to be using this all the time, just warning you right now, guys, because how awesome is that? Your dad loses the knives a lot, and I cook a lot of chicken breast and peppers. Yeah, chicken breast, chop, 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 and peppers. Yes, yes. I find like yeah, certain meats it's really good for chopping with scissors as well. So yeah, definitely looking good. There's some really good dimension to those scissors. I'm impressed with those. Now, next up we have the little lunchbox. Oh my gosh, it's a kid's lunchbox. It's got the cheese and the crackers. It's got like cucumber, carrots, sandwiches, and a little thing of milk. My little heart is going, oh my, that's adorable. That's so cute. Aw, so that's going to be so good for anyone that's doing like a little family home decoration. How adorable. Oh, look, there's a little decoration on the other side. Hang on. Does it change? It does change. Look at that. Cute little decoration. So we've got 2 plain swatches, and then we've got 4 with different little decorations on them. How cute. Wish you had that for your high school, you did? You know what? You could go back and update it, Nis, with all the new things. That wouldn't take long to do. Kitchen timer by Llama Lux Appliances. Oh, a little kitchen timer clock for when you're baking. That's cute. And it's in those same colors that we got with the scale. So this actually matches the scale, which is awesome. Same swatches. So we can have like the little... The timer goes on the scale. You can put things on the scale. Hang on. We can put things on the scale. That's amazing. I love how these things interact with each other. Oh, you can put things on the canister as well. Oh, that's so cool. You can stack stuff up. So we can put stuff on the chopping board. We can put stuff on the scale. We can put stuff on the canisters. What else can we put stuff on? Looks like about it. That's awesome. Okay. Happy days. Yeah, it does have a snap point. Maybe that was a pain in the butt and took forever. Yeah, I know. High schools are quite large, aren't they? All right, well, look at the last item just after ads are finished. I'll have a drink while we're doing that. But, you know, if you are thinking you're getting this kit, you're going to be very happy, I think, particularly if you're a lover of building kitchens. I think that's going to be of big appeal to you to make my elders rich. They're half millionaires. It just, you know, you look at all this clutter and just go, wow, this is such a lived-in kitchen, isn't it? Okay, ads are over by the looks of things. So, the last, I think, out of the block, I'll just go through and double check that is the last thing, but Fresh Find grocery bag. How amazing is this? That is so good. I know I mentioned it before, but I feel like these 3 kits are very, you just started whimsy stories and joy of life. Yes. And I think that's actually, I feel like that's the theme of it. Because when we were going through and reading it, each of the kit descriptions did talk about the fact of stories and the story of these lives, and it's about telling stories. And I feel like that is the theme between the 3 kits, is it all about stories. So, you know, Golden Years is about your elder stories. Kitchen Clutter is about your life story and about what you're doing in there, and the restoration is about the, you know, bringing things back to life kind of story. Yeah, I love that as well. I love that kind of theme. I think it's cool. All right, let's check out the different swatches in our groceries. So we've got different bag, different bag, different bag. Okay, so it's just the bag changes, but the groceries stay the same. That's fine. So we've got some like different cute little patterns. Oh, look at that one. The little fishies on it. And then we've got some plain ones. Plain ones there. And like with a little branding on it as well. How cute. Okay, so I don't think we've got anything else there. So that, is our kitchen clutter kit. So I'm going to put a door on the house. And I'm going to get the Sims in there. We're going to see what we can interact with. Because I think that'll be fun. Live mode. Yeah, it would have been cool to have like maybe 2 or 3 different interior swatches, but it is what it is. So we can interact with the grocery bag. Oh, okay. So you can actually store things in there. Oh my gosh. So you can store things in there, and I think you can probably put it in your, can you put it in your inventory? You can store things in there, and you can purchase groceries through there. Let's purchase some groceries and see what happens. Okay. The items Olive Vera purchased can be found in the grocery bag's inventory. Instant groceries! Ah! That's awesome for gameplay! That's so cool. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we can't interact with the cookie sheet or the spice rack or the knives. We can interact with the recipes though. So you can use that for creating your family recipes and doing your baking and all that sort of thing. Okay. Love that. Okay. And then basil and moodlet booster. Basil salad. Okay, what else can we interact with? Let's see. Cookie jar. Oh, you can grab a cookie. No way. That's amazing. Big question, does that mean it counts as a fridge just for the sake of cooking? Because that could make a difference for Rags to Riches gameplay. They said who needs mods? Which, do you mean the grocery bag? I don't think so. It doesn't give you any options, but you can cook from the recipe holder, which is amazing. I'm going to get him to have a cookie. He's going to grab a cookie. I grabbed a cookie on a plate. Yeah, I think that would be amazing if it did count as a fridge. That would be great because you could just sort of sit it there and... How much is this? It's 65 simoleons, so that would be like the cheapest fridge in existence. But no, it doesn't function as a fridge, unfortunately. But you can store your groceries there, which is kind of nice. But you can't cook from it, so... You did a family recipe for my evil sim, and she did vanilla cupcake topped with an onion. I mean, grab a cookie would be a way to eat. Exactly. I mean, that could be a cheap way to eat. Not overly healthy, but yeah. So we can make that an heirloom, make that an heirloom, make that an heirloom. You can set it for an alarm. Is that how the alarms function? I've never used alarms in the game. We have alarm clocks, right? Is that how they function? Is this a normal thing that we can do in the game? I've never used an alarm clock in the game, ever. I'm assuming that we have some. Like this one here. I imagine that's the same sort of function, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, since Little Simsy. Since that little base game update from Blast from the Past, yeah. Isn't that cool? I didn't actually notice that, but yeah, the Little Simsy one obviously as well. Ah, that's so cool. Interesting. All right, so we've got alarms from there. Let's make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom. Fridge. Well, I mean, that's a normal fridge. That's a normal sink. Okay, it's all making heirlooms. Let's see. Click on this. Aha! We can grab cereal right from the box. Sure, Elias, you can like complaints. There we go. Gonna grab some cereal. We made the thing of heirloom because I forgot to do that. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize that they were functional in the game. So that's very cool. And look, we can grab cereal. So again, that's going to be a super cheap way of eating for Rags to Riches. So that's a really good point. So cereal, and that is worth 25 simoleons. That solves your eating problems in the game, doesn't it? When you're doing rags to riches, if you have this pack. Make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom. Why don't you eat your lovely basil garden salad? Thank you, lady. Now, it looks like that lunchbox functions as a usual lunchbox, so the kids can actually use that, grab a drink, put it in their inventory, have a quick meal. I want to see what this looks like in the inventory. So let's put that in our inventory and see how that looks. They did an amazing job on this kit. Like, they haven't added any new functions really, but they've added some function to things that you wouldn't expect there to be function from. Okay, so that just kind of looks like exactly like it should. Okay. All right. And so we know we've got a cookie jar, we've got storage in there, make heirloom, make heirloom. Okay. I didn't put a rubbish bin in here, but that's fine. There we go. We have some functional items. Yeah, it doesn't close. I kind of thought it would close, but it doesn't, which is a shame. I love these things that are functional, like even just a few, but it's adorable. Also in family gameplay, a way for the kids to feed themselves. Yeah, exactly. I think this is going to be really good for storytellers as well as builders. So the light blue swatches match a base game stove. I've noticed in light blue. I'm redoing a house in Willow Creek. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad that they do match. And I did want them to match something in base game because I feel like they should. I like it with the cereal. It also eliminates a mod. Ravishing had a mod just like that. Oh, okay. Cool. Another one gone. You know the weird appliances that came in orange and purple, etc.? It's that set. Oh, all right. Let's have a look. Base game. These ones? Oh, the pancake free. No, not those. Can't be those ones. Do you mean the schmapple stuff? I feel like that you do mean that because that makes sense. Okay, I see it. Yeah, the schmapple. Yep. I like how you call them the weird appliances, and I'm just like, you mean the really good ones? Okay, let's move on, and we're going to check out the restoration kit now. This is going to be fantastic. So I'm really happy with that. I think that was really awesome. What items moved to inventory? I don't know. Let's build ourselves a workshop. We'll be able to get in there. Okay, restoration workshop. I think we don't have any flooring, so I'm just going to add in some flooring quickly while I've got base game selected. That's the perfect swatch for workshops, I feel like. Right, base game be on, and we are going to bring in the restoration workshop. I say weird because people used to complain about the colours. Oh, yeah, they updated the colours a little while ago, so way better now. I agree. They did used to be weird. You always got those appliances in like neutral colours and mostly only use the coffee maker. I actually like the schmapple stuff. But yeah, I get what Vinny's saying. It used to be in like that weird orange and like the red, the purple, and just it used to be in really off colors. But when they updated the colors, it's been a lot more usable. You like making your Sims fix things? I like fixing things up too. So I think this is going to be fascinating checking out this. Right, what have we got here in the restoration workshop? Let's have a look at the wallpaper first. We've got a new wallpaper. And it is the unfinished workshop wall. So it's like it's been plastered. Get rid of one of the lights. And you know, it's halfway through being complete. So they've been fixing the holes in the walls. Oh, this is a dirty swatch. Oh, and another dirty swatch. That's fantastic. Okay, I like that. You like that it doesn't break, but all my Sims end up with high handiness in cooking. Maybe I'm just mean to my Sims. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Did they give us a car to restore? Well, let's find out. I excuse it with being realistic, like normal people can't always replace things or hire something all the time. Yeah. Nothing wrong with playing a realistic gameplay. That's what I say. Okay, let's have a look at our items. Did we get a car? No, we did not get a car. No car. I'm sorry. We did, however, get a few different things. We've got a bucket chair. Righto. So this is the improviser bucket chair, 40 simoleons. Let's have a look at it. Round and round and round we go. Not too bad. You're obsessed with this wallpaper. I think everyone that likes doing those rundown builds is going to be loving it. It's going to be a very useful rundown kind of style. Okay, so we've got like a few different symbols on there, which is very cool. Okay, excellent. Handy little chair. I think this pack might also work quite nicely with maybe the werewolf stuff. But let's see how we get on. Workshop shelf short. Okay. I'm really intrigued about what the snapping is like on these shelves. So we'll see how that goes. So the colors that we've got. So this is sort of darker and brighter kind of colors. Oh, look at those dirty swatches. Ooh, that's nice. Like that. It does have like an industrial feel to it, which werewolves does have. So I feel like that's going to be a really good match. And then we have the workshop shelf tool, and again, same colors running through. Dark blue, dark green, dark red, blacks, whites, and yellows. Wow. Okay. Right after that, we've got the tiny tool board. Finally, a tool board that isn't the base game one. I've used that base game one to death whenever I've done a garage, and it's got the tools in it. You use the werewolf basement treasure and workshop kit in your build. Oh yeah, I could totally see that. I definitely saw werewolf straight away, and basement treasures absolutely makes sense. Yeah, like the little lights under it. How neat is that? And the toolbox up there as well. Snaps perfectly the walls, and there's like little hooky type things sticking out the bottom. And you know what? The colors of the wood, they work really nicely as base game. And hey, look, worn swatches as well. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that worn swatch. That's really good. Yeah, the wood colors match with base game, so that's great. Fantastic. Workshop Wonders shelf. More stuff, like with the clutter and like little bits and pieces that you always have in your garage, like, I don't know, stuff for your car, like things full of nails, oil, boxes of stuff, you know, your stuff shelf. I've got a couple of containers with stuff like this. So I imagine we're going to have like our nice swatches, and then we're going to have our worn swatches. Ah, oh, that's so good. Love that for us. So then we have the Cluttered Tinkerer's Table. So this table is the ideal spot for Sims who find inspiration in a little disarray. Packed with potential and overflowing with inspiration, it's where clutter meets creativity. Okay. And I think someone was mentioning about I think it might have been Nasina, was talking about this matching with the Artist Studio kit. And I think some of these items would work really well with the Artist Studio kit as well. You could have like an art studio workshop kind of thing going on and have like a real messy situation. WD-40, yeah. And jars on nails, oil and gearbox fluid, yeah. All of that stuff that you use. Just sitting right there. And then this is like a little clutter table. Look at all the different bits of clutter under there. So much going on. A little toolbox. We've got a ruler and pencil and all those things. So I think that's going to be the same. Oh, this is in the same colors as the shelving. Okay. And then we've got the dirty swatches going through. That's cool. I like the way that they've done that. Look how cohesive that is. Yes. Yeah, really good for masculine. If you want to do like a real masculine vibe build, I think this would work really nicely with that too. I agree. Handy sim trolley. So we've got like a little trolley in the kitchen, and then we got a little trolley in here. It's like all your little tools and what have you in here. Measuring tape, again, little like scrubbing brush, cleaning stuff. Tools, screwdriver. And it'll be the same again with the swatches. We've got the yellows and the reds and the blues and the greens and the white and the black. Look, we've got our matching set there. Isn't that amazing? So next up we have the Tool Titan. Ah! So this is like a giant toolbox. Toolbox trolley. Okay, I'm going to have to go a little bit off to the side because I want to see all the stuff on the side. And if you're really seriously into restoration or like, you know, cars or that sort of thing, I mean, you'd have like a giant like toolbox with all of this stuff in it. It's got like your glues and your nuts and your bolts and your handy towels and all of the things. Yeah, to keep all the spanners and screwdrivers tidy. Because you just end up collecting lots of tools as you go along, don't you? And again, same swatches through here. Lots of dirties, lots of cleans. I mean, hello there. You look beautiful. Right. Then we've got a sink. Metal utility sink. Put it in the middle of the wall. Plain, simple, to the point. It is what it is. It's a metal utility sink. And we've got some lovely swatches, and then we've got the dirty swatches. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. It's a dirty utility sink. The Craftmatic Ultra. So this is our woodworking table. So unleash your creativity with the Craftmatic Ultra, the pinnacle of woodworking excellence. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned artisan, this table provides precision, style, and endless possibilities. Ooh. So now we have 3 woodworking tables in the game. And I like the fact that we've got some options. I also like the fact that this has all of the little bits of tools and stuff in there. The goggles there on the side and the drawers sticking out. The vise, little bits of wood. Good details on there. So I think we're going to have the same again. We're going to have the plain clean swatches, and then we've got the dirty swatches coming through. Ooh, I like that one. Now, these again match the shelves that are on the wall up here. So they've been really thoughtful about coordinating the different styles of items in the game. So the wood ones, you know, all have the same swatches, and then like your more metal industrial style stuff have your same swatches too. Yes, you have a truckload of those tools in a bag in the bottom of my linen closet. I've got like a big, actually 2 plastic containers full of like bits and pieces and tools and odds and sods in the garage. And it's always a pain to sort through it all. Volt fuse box. Keep your Sims electrical systems running smoothly with the Volt fuse box, dependable and practical for everyday power needs. So I assume that this is functional, taking after the fuse box that we got from Ferrent, and just be doing the same functions, I imagine, on that. And again, we've got 2 clean, 2 dirty. So we'll test out whether or not that's functional. Probably need to put that somewhere where it's reachable. Might help. And then same again, we've got the semi-reliable water heater. The semi-reliable water heater promises a splash of warmth most of the time, ideal for Sims who appreciate the occasional surprise and are always up for an unexpected chill. So I imagine that does the same thing again as the water heaters that we got in Ferrent. And so we've got the dirty swatches, clean swatches. Cute. All right, liking it. Now we have the Craftmaster Toolkit. Now, does that snap? You know, I haven't checked actually snapping points, but they appear to snap right there. Fabuloso. So this is another little toolbox, lots of little details. We've got a blowtorch, of all things. Little grinder wheels. The fact that I know half of this stuff is actually surprising. And again, the industrial style swatches going on there. Sawdust. Oh, sand, sawdust, and more. So capture the essence of a well-loved workshop. This floor decal brings the gritty feel of sand, sawdust, and more to your Sims crafting areas. Oh, I love that. So this is like the artist studio kit, except sawdust and sand, right? So another way of dirtying up your floor. Oh, that's fantastic. Yay! So you can have like all sorts of sand dust underneath your woodworking area. That looks so realistic. You gotta go. Thanks for staying up so late, Chloe. And yeah, you've already built with this, so you know what this is about. But yeah, I think if you can get the other packs as well at some point, you're gonna have a lot of fun with them. Have sweet dreams. A Breezy Bliss floor plan. Floor fan. Breezy Bliss floor fan. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. And this actually works. So this is a functioning item. So that is cool. You love everything in this pack. I'm loving it as well. It's going to be great for building. You know, you can go run down garage. You can go really nice tidy garage as well with it, which I think is fantastic. Yes. So floor fan. Oh, I cannot say it. Interesting colours. And then we've got the dirty swatches there. That's great. That's going to be something you can use all over the house. I love that. Easy breezy. Maybe we'll put these over here so we can shrink down the size of our little workshop. So that's our little functional things. And then we have the carpenter's caddy. Oh, geez, that's enormous. I was not expecting the size of that. Might move the sink over here, and then we'll put our caddy in beside our woodworking table. Oh, yeah, that's enormous, and I was not expecting it to be that large. Wow. That's smart, though. It just goes so perfectly with the woodworking table. It's a whole lot of wood. Wood storage. So I have 5 Sims kits and a DLC this month to save up for. I wish I liked games that never got you content. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wanted to get Oblivion, but it's ridiculously expensive, and I also had the kits to come out and everything like that, so I was just like, oh, I'm going to replay Death Stranding instead and wait for Death Stranding 2 to come out. But there's so many good games at the moment, it's just like, oh man, I want all of the things. That's cool. So these, I think, are our 2 repair items. So we have the Astrolux fridge. Oh, okay. What does it sound in the description? So this is the Astrolux fridge salvaged. So with a history as vast as the Milky Way, this fridge brings celestial coolness to your cuisine, perfect for those who dream of dining among the stars. Note, this salvaged appliance has seen better days, but a sim with a knack for handiness could return this item to its former glory. I wish we had salvaged items from dumpsters that we got with Eco Lifestyle, and we could do something with it. So, right, once that's placed, I can't actually change the item color. So, there we go. We've got lots of different colors. Actually, this is a really cool fridge. I like the design of the fridge. And then we got the pinks. The fact that we've got a lavender fridge makes me really happy. And do you know what? That's going to all work really nicely with the kitchen clutter kit. So they've thought again about coordination again, that the fact that this stuff would actually coordinate with the kitchen clutter stuff as well, with the colors that we have in there. So yeah, that's our colors in the fridge. We'll see about the function of that shortly. And then we have the Astrolux microwave salvaged. Interestingly enough, we're going to need some kitchen counters for this, because I don't think they're going to go on the actual... interesting. So you need to have a couple of kitchen counters sitting in your garage to make this workable. Intriguing. Okay. Let's go and add our items. So we have our microwave. So again, we're not going to be able to see, whoopsie, all the colors. But it's going to be the same color range as what we have with, yeah, same color range as what we've had with the fridge. I really like the design of these. They're really retro, but they that can work really well in a modern, in a modern kitchen as well. I'm not going to go through and look at all the colours, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. That's how I'll do that. That'll be easier. So we've got the microwave, and then we've got the coffee maker. So again, the salvaged option. And then I think that's that. Oh, in the oven. So let's put the fridge in there as well. So that's how, like, our little salvaged area. So the oven colors, same again. I love the design on these. Like, you could totally do like a retro kitchen. You just have to recover them all. Let's have a quick look. I just want to know whether or not these are in debug. They are! You can just get all the options from debug. Yes, I love that. Offcuts, so you can do a project with just the offcuts like a birdhouse. Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah. Maybe on that small table thing at the back left. Yeah, it's, so you definitely need to have a counter sitting in your garage for that. You're sort of getting Fallout vibes. Yes, that's exactly it. That, like those 50 kind of vibes. Very retro, right? I'm thinking they're interactive to restore to the non-rusted. Yeah, they are. They are. So you actually be able to restore them using your handiness skill. So we'll check that out, how you do that. But debug-wise, if you want to just have the nice swatches, then you can get those straight from debug. They will cost, obviously, the money. But, yeah, if you want to build a whole kitchen just using the debug, then yay, we can. So you don't have to go through the whole restoring process if you don't want to. So what else do we have? So we actually have a couple of lights. So let's put those in. Or just a light. So we have the glow stick fluorescent light. That's pretty cool. We need something like that. We don't really have too many lights like that in the game, so that's cool. And there's like some rundown versions as well. It's a little hard to see because it's dark, but there is some rundown versions too. A little bit rusty, you know, on the edges. Okay, and I think our very last item is going to be the Scrap Savvy Storage. How big is this? Fairly large. I think one thing I would have liked is if more of the stuff snapped on the actual shelving, but that's okay. I think a lot of it's quite large, so you would have other items in the game that you would maybe snap. But heaps of like little bits of clutter, wires, all sorts of things in there, which is neat. And only 4 swatches in that one, but you do get a dirty swatch. Yay. Yeah, loving the lights. Perfect for workshop. I think so as well. Like, you know, these are the sorts of lights that we need a little bit more of in the game. And at least they've got a decent amount of light in them as well. Like, it's not too hard to actually, you know, use them. Like, you don't have to double up on things, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Workshop, and put the door there. Move the wall in 1. Maybe 2. There we are. We've got ourselves a little workshop. I think that's everything. Looking at that, pretty sure. So let's go into live mode and see what we can do. Okay, so you just click on it and you go restore. All right, easy as that. You just go in there and just restore it. Doesn't look like you need any tools or anything. Just the handiness skill. So I assume that the more skilled you are, the quicker it would be to restore everything. Actually, you know what I want to check? I want to check the value of this item. So 500 for the salvage item, right? What's the same with the oven? I just want to check what the price is when you buy it. So $7.50 for the oven. And then how much can we sell it for when it's restored? Can you actually make a profit from these restored items? That's what I want to know. Because that's what I would love to be able to do as a little business in The Sims, is get the salvage furnishings, restore it, and then sell it for a profit. That would be something that I would absolutely love to be able to do. It's going to take him ages. I'm going to make him level 9. There you go. You're going to be really super good at handiness. Oh, he doesn't like the environment. It's too messy for him. Him and his big 2, hey? Yeah, I might actually stop him there and restart him with the higher. I know it's hard work for an old man like you, but you're doing all right there. I'll just check your needs. You're fine. Check your needs too. You're also fine. Because I don't want to build toilets and stuff for you right now. Okay, we are taking a little bit of time to you know. Hey, Kiwi! Yeah, it's new pack day. New pack day. We're probably finishing up shortly, but we've looked at all of the packs. So these are our lovely elders that we've made using the Golden Years. If I can get in there. Our Golden Years kit. So they're wearing their fabulous new outfits. And this is our restoration workshop, which is very cool. We're just playtesting that at the moment just to see what we can do with the functions of it. And we built a beautiful kitchen with our kitchen clutter kit right here as well. These items are just absolutely amazing. So we're going to be building kitchens and we're going to be building garages. So we've done like all the messy swatches and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm excited. You won't get the Golden Years, but you'll get the 2 building ones there. I get that. I like to have everything. I've got to collect them all. Don't turn on the fan, his toupee might blow off. I'm going to turn it on. Oh yeah, the kitchen clutter kit is amazing. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to build with as well. I like the fact that you've got the option of doing it rundown or really pristine as well. Sounds like Pokemon, got to collect them all. It's exactly like Pokemon. I do have to collect them all. I can't help myself. All, I don't know, close to 90 packs now. Isn't that wild? Oh god, would you finish this, dude? So it takes a lot to restore this thing. We're doing a lot of restoring here with our screwdriver. We're making it all look amazing. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just testing whether or not we can sell this restored item for more money. So let's go into build mode. It's the same price. That's disappointing. I would have wanted that to be more, and I would have liked an option there to sell it somehow from here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why the prices. Yeah, that's the one thing I would have liked is like an adjustment in prices. So like if it's new, it's going to be costing more, and if it's old, then you know it's going to be like the rundown kind of price. So yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, so the sink functional, right? As expected, the fuse box and the water heater will work exactly as the 4-rent ones, so you can perform maintenance on them and I imagine upgrade them as well. Yeah, upgrade them as well. Okay. So make heirloom. We can sit on our bucket. I might move it out and just see whether or not we can sit on our bucket seat. There we go. Let me go sit on our bucket seat. Hold your horses from an unsuccessful romance with unflirty sim. Oh yeah, she's unflirty. I forgot about that. Okay, so sitting on that's fine. Make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom, make heirloom. Lots of lovely shelving. So most of this is... Oh, okay, so this one we can actually use as storage. Oh, it's got parts in it. Oh, that's a cool idea. Oh, yeah, so you can actually use this to store all your upgrade parts in here. Oh, that's amazing. What I recommend, I think, depending on what sort of style builds you want to do, but if you like building, I mean, I like building suburban homes and family homes and stuff like that, and I actually quite often build garages, and I'm always looking for new garage stuff to do and to have in the game, so I'm really delighted by this, and I think if you do like a lot of rundown builds, this would be good for that as well, because there's actually quite a lot of rundown shelves and lots of clutter, so it depends on what you build and how you build. But for me, I would find a lot of use in this. I am disappointed that you can't actually make money from selling these. I think that you should. And I'm not. I thought that that's something that they had mentioned at some point, that you could actually sell the items, but not a profit at this point in time. So I thought that was a little weird. So that's been the only sort of letdown. But I really like the swatches, because there's clean swatches as well as, and then we're going to turn our fan on. Wonder if our toupee will fly off. That would be amazing. So yeah, it does depend on what sort of things you like to build. But for me, building family homes and stuff like that, and I do build, garages and stuff. It's gonna be good for me. Which one has all what in it? Oh, this one here. So it's the scrap savvy storage. So it should come up under actual storage. Yeah, it does. It comes up under storage miscellaneous. So there we go. You can store all your stuff in there. You weren't expecting to be able to use most of the clutter. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to use most of the clutter. So the fact that we've got some functional items mixed in with this clutter is amazing. Oh, there's an interaction with the wood bin. Ponder next project. Ooh, well that's cool. Which project should I do next? You do both, so you're a bit of a clean looking and rundown. Well, then I think, absolutely, you're going to get some use out of that. The wallpaper is pretty cool for rundown builds, and I think because there's rundown and clean swatches in this, you'll get some use out of it. Yeah. You think the workshop clutter is going to be awesome for a man's area? They have rundown and clean swatches for the workshop and the box stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. And then we have, obviously, just our usual with the wood thing, the woodworking table. Yeah, I am disappointed in that, I'm going to say. That's the only thing I'm disappointed on. But for build buy items, working with werewolves and the basement treasures kit, I think it's going to be working really well with those two things. I just want to have a quick check with the werewolves pack. Let's have a look at the werewolves pack. So if we're looking at some of the swatches in there, if I've got anything that I think will be suitable, just in terms of the color swatches. So if we're looking at like this shutter, for example. Yeah, look at that. Not quite the same yellow, but it's got the same swatches. So this one has like red, blue, yellow, green, white, black, and this has red, green, red. Oh, sorry, blue, green, red, yellow. It's got the black and the white. A couple of other swatches, but you can absolutely see how werewolves and the restoration kit actually work really nicely together in terms of colors. So I can see that. Yeah, I thought that as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, I feel like those are going to work really nicely together. So that's fantastic. I like that. Could you make a house under construction with this? I feel like you could. I think if you combine that with, say, some of the items that we got with businesses and hobbies, for example, because there was some like construction stuff in there, I think. Let me just see. Uh-oh, it's starting to get windy out there. Yeah, there's like the construction sign and stuff there. So you could probably use that and do some construction. I think there might have been like stuff in debug with that too. Debug. Could be wrong. I can't quite remember. I haven't really used a lot of the I'd say that, and I have used a lot of the businesses and hobbies debug. I've used like the pottery stuff. I've used the lollipops. I forgot there was a mailbox with this though. That's cool. Not a heap of debug. Oh, I forgot about the live edit stuff. That's why. Anyway, yes, getting distracted. But there's the construction sign, and you can do a little bit of construction, blah blah blah. Yeah, you can think about restoring those appliances. They would have go up in price. Yeah, I find that a little strange, because like to place the item, it's 500, and then we can only sell it for 500. So I do, yeah. That's the biggest thing for me is like should have been a difference in price for restored versus salvaged. But I imagine it probably would have been a tricky function perhaps to go from salvaged to restored on the same item. I don't know. That would have been great. It looks so good, right, Kitty? I agree. I'm gonna be building like kitchens and all sorts of things with all this beautiful kitchen clutter. I was just so delighted by the fact that we can use this as storage and that we can stack items on here. I think that's amazing, and on here as well. Some of my stuff is missing. Oh, it's because he's a kleptomaniac. Did he put things in his storage? Yeah, he did. That little rascal has been kleptomaniac things. So the fact that we can stack things up, that's pretty amazing. And I love all that. What's the thing hanging on the wall? This is a fruit and veg basket. Isn't that amazing? Love that. Yeah, fruit and veg basket, and we've got the oven gloves, we've got scales, we've got an alarm that's functional, we've got a recipe holder that's functional, cookie sheets, spice rack, knife blocks. The grocery basket is functional. You can store things in there. The cookie jar is functional. We've got another storage jar down there. The lunchbox for the kids, also functional. We've got bakery clutter. We've got cleaning. And we've got cereal, which is functional. We've got a cup holder. We've got a utensil holder. We've got a clutter storage. We've got dishwash. We've got a new sink with clutter in it, and we've got you know, some more soapy kind of clutter there. We've got a backsplash on the wall. We've got some beautiful fridge magnetic fridges, some more storage there, heaps of things. Yeah, the oven mitts are separate. Yep, they are separate. So the oven mitts are separate, off by itself. I just kind of I was checking out things that could stack. So you can actually stack on quite a few things as well. So you can stack on the chopping board, and you can stack on the containers there, and a little functional alarm clock, and then that's off by itself as well. So that's a little separate storage trolley with all the items there. And we've got some new art there too. Lots of different little swatches, which is very cool. I can see like a lot of those being usable. Little coffee one, and I love all the backsplashes. And there's 5 different swatches in the magnets, and then there's a couple of plain swatches in the fridge as well. But yeah, 5 different kinds of fridge magnets, which I thought was magnificent. And can you get the sink without the clutter in it? Nope, you can't. It's just the one swatch with clutter in it. So just the clutter in that one. Yes, oven mitts, but they just lay down. I guess if you had the tool mod, you could hang them there. Yeah, you could definitely hang them up with the tool mod. I can absolutely see people doing that. Considering I love to put stuff in sinks, I love that they gave us one with clutter in it. Me too. I think that's a great idea, and it saves me having to do that. Not that I put clutter in the sinks very often because it's a bit of a bother, but I love the idea of it. You watch, someone will tool mod those to the gallery to be standing up so we can put them in cabinets. Shall I check the gallery? Oven gloves, not yet. Oven mitts, maybe? There we go. But no. Not yet, but somebody will, right? You never do clutter in the sink. It's just, it looks good, but it's just too much of a bother for me to worry about at the end of the day. So now I don't have to because it's all done for me. But yeah, I love the fact that we can just grab cereal and we can go grab some cookies from the jar. That's so cute. It's going to be great for Rags to Riches gameplay. Just having that really cheap food option, you know, like your lunch boxes and stuff, is just another, you know, another little cheap food option, which I think is awesome. So yeah, I've been really happy with that. Restoration stuff. I think in terms of if I was going to rate the kits, it would be Kitchen Clutter number 1, Restoration Kit number 2, and then Golden Years number 3. Just because I'm less of a CAS player. If I was a CAS player, then Golden Years would be number 1. But Yeah, there's just some really cute little outfits in this. I think it's a really cool kit, but I'm not enough of a Cass person where I would rate that number one. But I did think it was very cool. So I was really happy with it. I thought it was neat. It gave me a laugh. Like this outfit here just cracked me up. Can you place the cereal boxes on the floor? I'll check that in a second. Good question. I don't know the answer. But I thought there was like heaps of different cute little outfits in here, and it's great to see the elders getting a little bit of love. That's not one of the outfits. That one there. And yeah, there were some really good options there. So I think any Cass player is going to absolutely love that and have a field day with all of those cool little outfits. His outfits with the high waists are just amazing. His grandpa outfits. Yeah, people have asked for ages for something more for the elders. I agree. Yeah, I've seen that as well, and I think that's going to be a really good response to this kit, and also like the toupee, utterly amazing. So I love that. It was a lot of fun. But if it had like some actual interactions, that would be so cool. As far as the social interactions go, I don't know what they are. Apparently there is some, but oops, I don't want to be. Oh no, whoopsie! I didn't want you to be nude. I did that by accident. But anyway, put your clothes on. Why do people always end up naked on my streams? There we go. And last outfit there. So there's some cool outfits. I think that's going to be great for Cass players. But if you're not as much into Cass, then, if you're more of a builder, kitchen clutter, number one, and restoration kit for me is number two. Just because I don't do as many rundown builds, but I do a lot of garages. And, you can absolutely turn this into a really pristine looking garage if you wanted to, without all the dirty swatches, and do something really pretty with it too. Really attractive, clean, lovely kind of garage, that sort of thing. So if you wanted to go that route, you could. Number one, kitchen. Yeah, always a nude cinema streams. I know. You do a lot of garages? I do. I knew I said it when I said it. I was just like, I'm just going to carry on. You're a toddler today. I used to have like when you're doing potty training with the kids and stuff, you have to use a lot of those kind of doo-doo books, and we had one of those. It's like a zoo poo doo-doo book. It's hilarious. He keeps on stealing things. Or those like the alarm clock and the oven glove. Oh no, I put them over there. That's right. I forgot I moved them. Oh, that was fantastic. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to go and build with these now. It's going to be great fun. And I've got some other bits and pieces to do. I've got my eldest son's birthday on Sunday, so I'm going to have to go and organise a couple of things for that. I need to get him a birthday cake. I'm not baking one. I'm just going to buy one. Everyone will enjoy that more. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to be back on Tuesday. What am I doing on Tuesday? Oh, yes, I'm streaming collab tours. So if you guys want to hang out for that, it's the Rags to Riches business collab that I'm running. And that's going live on that day, on that Tuesday. So I'm going to tour all of those collabs and collab build. So what's happened with that particular collab is that we've basically reimagined Nordhaven, which is the world from businesses and hobbies, and it's kind of divided into two halves. So one is like the rags area, one is the riches area, and yeah, we've kind of rebuilt that, and it's got like all the businesses and Sims, and we've got like a couple of malls and a community lot, and it's going to be lots of fun. So I'm going to be showing off all of those lovely builds on stream on Tuesday. You go back to bed? Fair enough. If you don't have to be up. See you around like a Fruit Loop. Thank you for being here, Shaz. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys have fun and enjoy the rest of your day. I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.